One might have guessed that I am the type of moviegoer who sits in the theater at the end of the film and reads the credits. Naturally, I am interested in the actors, character actors, director, producers, cinematographers, and writers, but I'm also interested in the locations, the musical score, the composer, the arrangers, the selections of pre-recorded music and their performers and composers, etc., as well as in the organizations and people thanked by the producers, usually at the end of the long list of credits and just before the copyright notices. This means I am usually the last person sitting in the theater when the house lights go up. Now with the advent of videotape and especially of DVD technology, I am able to watch these credits more carefully, rewind and reread, and generally perfect my education. What I am doing with film is what I do with novels, non-fiction, government files, police reports, interviews and news reports, data mining. It's hard on the eyes and taxes the brain and the patience of those around you. When you discover connections no one else has, you are elated, until you find yourself greeted by annoyed glances of, "So what?" and "Here we go again." Yet the rewards can be great if your prey is the dark matter at the heart of existence. Again from Sinister Forces, a grimoire of American political witchcraft. Book 3, The Manson Secret by Peter Levenda. Very good. Hello and welcome to another edition of the Stench of Truth. I have virtually nothing good to say about any presidents because they all, to one degree or another, have violated their oaths of office and have done terrible things with the power at their disposal. So lest you think that I come from a right-wing perspective, please feel free to look at some of my earlier videos and you'll find that that is not the case. But it does bear repeating so that people know that I'm not a frothing at the mouth right-wing idiot like you might find embedded in the media for the express purpose of giving a slanted so-called right-wing viewpoint to contrast and try to make it out that Obama is coming from the left, which of course he isn't. So that being said, I'd like to talk about the president being awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. And I just have a few comments to say about this. First of all, as far as the Nobel Committee itself, they have completely lost any credibility that they ever had a long time ago. So the Peace Prize itself, to me, is pretty much meaningless. As are any of the other awards they give out because of the fact that they have totally lost their credibility in the awarding thereof. So that being said, all you have to do is look back to the awarding of the Peace Prize to Al Gore for the fucking fiction of global warming, which, if you are very astute, you will notice that we do not talk too much about global warming anymore. Now what we talk about is climate change. In other words, the weather is different today than it was yesterday. Wow, man is doing it. Give me a fucking break. But if you happen to be one of the people that believe in man-made climate change, then, you know, I'm not going to waste my time in this video to try to change your opinion. I'll just tell you that I do not believe it myself. And that's not the purpose of this in any case. Here we have a committee that awards a Peace Prize to a man who did absolutely no research, none whatsoever himself. All he did was cobble together whatever pieces of information he could to paint a picture exactly the way he wanted to, and they gave him a Peace Prize for this? So if they had any credibility up to Al Gore, it was lost at that point in time, okay? So they give President Obama a Peace Prize. Now, I want to illustrate just how fucked up this is, okay? Because there's been a lot of talk from various people around the world about what this means. And some people have hit upon the very core of the problem, with this entire fucking scenario. And here it is. It's a fucking Peace Prize. Peace Prize. Okay? Here you have a president that is continuing the exact same fucking policies of his predecessor. He is not left-wing. He is not doing anything to help people. In fact, he is continuing to wage war on another country, that is Afghanistan. He is sending more troops to fight in a war and kill people in a war that we should never have been involved with in the first place. Going into Afghanistan certainly cannot be blamed on Barack Obama, but staying there, sending more troops, and killing more people certainly can be. This is no fucking man of peace. We have troops illegally occupying another nation in Iraq. This is the man who said he would bring them home. Is this someone worthy of a fucking Peace Prize? We have military actions against Pakistan. We're bombing another nation. We are killing people within the sovereign borders of another fucking country. This is being done at the behest of the president. Is this a man of fucking peace in any fucking stretch of the imagination? We also have this very same president making very, very harsh demands against Iran and rattling the sabers of possible military action against another sovereign fucking nation. What's the limit for the Nobel Peace Committee for giving someone the Peace Prize? Well, what we can say for certain is that you can conduct 3 military campaigns and you can threaten a 4th and you're still within their fucking guidelines. So, what's to be gained by all this? What's to be learned by all this? 1, the Nobel Committee itself should go jump in the fucking ocean and drown all of them because they're fucking useless. Number 2, that means their awards are complete fucking farces. Number 3, the President of the United States, though he was supposedly shocked and uttered the remarks of, "I don't really think I deserve this." Do you think? He should completely and utterly refuse the fucking awards. And if he does, in a speech at some point here, which he's going to make an acceptance speech, I gather, at some point, maybe today or tomorrow, if he were to turn around and say that he rejected this, I might give him about this much of a little bit of credit. But it's not going to happen. And even if it does, it's not going to change the state of affairs, now is it? This is a man of war, just like his predecessor. Period. End of discussion. And if he can win a Peace Prize, then I can win Humanitarian of the motherfucking Year. Easy. Thank you. Good night.